Dr. Cheryl Slowly, Director, Open Campus Countryside of the UWI Open Campus. Mr. Wayne Elliott, Productivity and Innovation Coordinator at Compete Caribbean. Ms. Jody Grizzle, Project Coordinator, the Business Development Unit at the UWI Open Campus. Members of the Regional Business Plan Competition Project Team, specially invited guests, members of the media, colleagues from the UWI Open Campus and Compete Caribbean, a pleasant good morning and welcome to this, the launch of Compete Caribbean Regional Business Plan Competition for community-based tourism operators. My name is Cleveland Sam and I will be your moderator this morning. The UWI Open Campus, the online campus of the University of the West Indies, is extremely honored to be the partner selected by Compete Caribbean to execute this project. It has been a long time in planning, and here we are at the launch date. Today's event is not expected to be very long. However, we will provide you with all the relevant information you need to participate in this competition. So to bring you all the details is Ms. Jody Grizzle, and as I said, she's a project coordinator, business development unit at the UWI Open Campus. Jody has over 20 years of experience in managing and coordinating projects with international development partners and the government of Jamaica. She joined the Business Development Unit in 2020 as a project coordinator and was designated as the monitoring and reporting focal point for another project we're doing, the UNESCO Transcultural Program. Jody, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Cleveland, and to fellow colleagues on the call. I really do appreciate all of the participants who have joined us today. 1 second, please. For some reason, seems as if something is about to make me sneeze. All right. First of all, colleagues and participants, I would just like to extend a warm welcome to you all on behalf of the head of the Business Development Unit, Ms. Anisha Welsh. She was unable to be here today, but asks that I extend her greetings to you all, especially to potential applicants. We're very excited about this initiative. My colleague Riaz is sharing my slides, and Riaz, please proceed to the next. So this exciting competition, the UWI Open Campus is in collaboration with Compete Caribbean, and we are focusing on building entrepreneurship within the community-based tourism sector. That's the heart of what this competition is all about. For entrepreneurs, young, old, experienced, new to the genre, who wish to operate within the Caribbean community-based tourism industry. Now, the competition is going to be executed virtually, and participants are required to register on the competition's website. Now, if you notice in the chat room, you will see where every now and then we will be posting the website. It's open.ua.edu/Compete Caribbean. And that's where you can get all information about this competition. You can also visit the UWI social media handles on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So the competition kicks off today and it will close on March 11th. That's a Friday afternoon. Now, participants are expected to submit, upload a business plan, and deliver a 5-minute pitch to a panel of judges. Next slide, please. Who are we targeting? Yes, I've said entrepreneurs, but there's some special countries participating, member countries of Compete Caribbean. That's the requirement for eligibility. So we're looking on entrepreneurs who are here from Antigua and Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Dominica, Ghana, Jamaica, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Trinidad and Tobago, the Grenadines, and Suriname. 13 member countries if you're eligible to participate in the project. Next slide, please. Now, if you choose to submit as a group, one applicant in your group must be at least 18 years old, and both your business plan submission and your business pitch must be in English. However, we've made it very easy. Entrepreneurs, you don't need to have official business registration to submit a proposal, right? So you just get cracking on creating that business plan and submit it. Our judge's decision, however, will be final. Next slide, please. So how do you enter? Visit our website, open.ua.edu/Compete Caribbean, and there are the steps on the screen. You're going to download the CBT Toolkit, complete the registration form, upload your business plan, and present a 5-minute business pitch. We've made it simple and easy for you. Next slide, please. What are you going to win when you enter this competition? So the entire prize package is valued at $6,000 US. However, we're giving technical assistance to a value of USD 2,500 for first place. The second place finisher will get $2,000, and third place will receive 1,400 US. All top three entrepreneurs will receive a certificate of participation. And of course, just to incentivize your participation at our capacity building webinars, we'll be giving out some Amazon gift cards. So you can all look out for that. And our first webinar will be on Tuesday, February 8th. Next slide, please. So we have different areas that we're inviting entrepreneurs to consider. There is certainly no limit here, but this is just some of the information that was prepared in that CBT Toolkit and consumer research document. So whichever area it is that you think is relevant for your business, we are looking forward to receiving your business plan and plan of action for it. So whether it is agro and food tourism, if it's a nature-based business that you have in mind, if it has to do with culture and heritage, whatever it is that you think can be innovative and impactful, we're open to receiving it. Next slide, please. Now, why is it that we are really doing this? You see, it's important that given the role that we play in fostering development of the peoples of the Caribbean, we support economic and social development. And it is in that vein that we're providing both technical and/or cash assistance to entrepreneurs. Sometimes entrepreneurs need the direct guidance and business skills and business direction, and not so much all the oodles of cash. So that's one of the reasons we want to do this competition. We also want to promote the CBT Toolkit and consumer research, which was prepared by Compete Caribbean along with some of its partners. This is very useful information which provides consumer insight and guidance for the pricing of goods, services, and experience. It's actually what visitors would pay for the services that you have to offer. And that's what makes this information really valuable to our entrepreneurs. The competition also is an opportunity. It will facilitate access to a support network for entrepreneurs. So when you're stressing and things are not going well, you can reach out to this select network and you can get the support that you need for your business venture. Finally, it's important for Compete Caribbean and the University of the West Indies that we highlight, recognize, and reward innovation and potential impact of new business or existing business ideas, because as we know, that is critical to stimulating economic and social development. Last slide. So thank you all again for joining us. And I was very happy to share just a snippet about this very exciting project. And I certainly would want again to just recognize the main project sponsor, Compete Caribbean Partnership Facility, and the UWI Open Campus. It has been a pleasure for me to be here. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of the proceedings.
And thank you so much, Jody. Jody has been promoting this competition all around the region over the last week. And she will continue to be on your radio stations and television stations in the coming weeks to also promote the competition. And as she said, log on to that website and submit your application. All right, up next, we're going to hear from Dr. Cheryl Slowly, and she is the director of the Open Campus Country Sites at the UWI Open Campus, a position in which she was appointed in 2020, August 20th to be precise. But in a previous role in 2013, Dr. Slowly was appointed as Deputy Director of Commercial Operations in the Open Campus Country Site, with responsibility for strategic leadership, student and staff portfolio matters, as well as the Open Campus Country Sites growth and development initiatives. So she is well qualified to be here this morning to bring remarks on behalf of the Open Campus leadership team. Dr. Slowly.
Okay, thank you. Oops. Let me position my camera. So, good. Hope that's comfortable. Forgive me. Okay, thank you, moderator. Dr. Emily Dickford, Deputy Principal of the Open Campus and members of the Executive Management Team. Dr. Ann Crick from the Mona School of Business, who has provided the technical support to the development of this initiative. Ms. Amanda Clark, representing the Caribbean Tourism Organization. Ms. Jody Grizzle, Project Coordinator, who is responsible for putting this activity together along with Mr. Moderator. The entrepreneurs, community-based organizations, and tourism enthusiasts. Good morning and welcome. So it is with pleasure that I'm delivering remarks this morning on behalf of our campus principal, Dr. Francis Sevron, who is unavoidably absent, and he has sent his apologies. We all do appreciate that entrepreneurs are important to any economy, as they are often credited with being responsible for the development of new business ideas in response to the needs and gaps in the marketplace. And we have so far heard a thorough background from Ms. Grizzle about the purpose for the competition. We appreciate that entrepreneurs are important to any economy, as they're often credited with being responsible for the development of new business ideas in response to needs and gaps. And not just that, colleagues, an entrepreneur is actually an individual who is dedicated to understanding a business development process. This dedication requires mental fortitude and astute business acumen and great interpersonal and communication skills. I will also introduce a not too familiar word to your personal repertoire, and that word is charismaticness. The soft skills, colleagues, the social skills, the emotional intelligence. Most importantly, however, the entrepreneur must be able to gain access to finances and to new customers through the charting of unexplored pathways and the building of their own bridges to create a nexus for social and economic development. Permit me to pause and posit that, contrary to what many may think, an entrepreneur is not quite a hustler who, for the most part, is merely engaged in buying and selling to make a living. So it is in this context that the UWI is extremely pleased to be collaborating with Compete Caribbean in this initiative. The UWI, as the primary hub of learning in the region, being ranked #1 in the Caribbean and among the top 1.5 universities in the world, we are acquainted with many individuals who really need to transform from hustling to entrepreneurship. The Regional Business Development Plan is tangential to our AAA strategy, and through this initiative, the UWI will provide access to capacity building and technical assistance. The competition, with its focus on innovativeness and impact, will demonstrate the agility of the UWI in being responsive to social and economic demands, as well as human capital development. The regional plan is also aligned with the UWI as a mechanism to promote the financial sustainability of Caribbean peoples. Of note also is the fact that this competition is not merely a theoretical construct. Through capacity building webinars, This competition will empower participants with critical information on how to write a business plan for community-based enterprise. So the competition will allow entrepreneurs to demonstrate their passion through business pitches and provide rewards for innovativeness and potential impact. And finally, friends and colleagues, the Regional Business Plan Competition is also an avenue to share market research on how to price goods, services, and experiences in the community tourism sector. This is an invaluable insight for an entrepreneur. So I'm pleased to have this opportunity today to address you and to assure you of the UWI's endorsement of the Regional Business Plan Competition, whose objective is twofold. It is intended to harness the potential and the energy of Caribbean entrepreneurs in the community tourism market, but it will also foster exponential growth in one of the top performing sectors of the region's economy, none other than the tourism sector. Please accept our principal's best wishes for success to all participants. Let the competition begin, and may the best man or woman win. Thank you, moderator.
Thank you so much, Dr. Slowly, for your insightful remarks, if I'm to use the words of one of our audience members this morning. I think it was Chantel Price. Very insightful remarks, and your emphasis on capacity building is noted, and this competition will certainly help our entrepreneurs to develop that skill and their skills to nurture those skills and build their capacity in various areas that they may need some development. Up next is Mr. Wayne Elliott, and he is from Compete Caribbean, which is the sponsors of this competition, the Open Campus partner in this project. And Wayne is the Productivity and Innovation Coordinator. He manages all of Compete Caribbean support to private sector enterprises and business support organizations. He is also an international development professional with strong management, economic analysis, and research skills. Wayne Elliott, good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having us. So, adopting the protocols that have already been established, it is indeed my pleasure to present brief remarks and to declare the CBT Business Pitch Competition open. I undertake these responsibilities on the behalf of the Compete Caribbean Partnership Facility and its donors, the Inter-American Development Bank, the UK Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office, or FCDO, Global Affairs Canada, and the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB. Compete Caribbean supports the region in increasing the productivity and innovation levels of Caribbean firms towards increasing the private sector's contribution to economic growth. Our specific objectives are twofold. One, to support firms to grow, compete, innovate, and enter new sectors and markets. And two, to promote an environment that enables innovation and growth. At Compete, we believe that community-based tourism, or CBT, is a powerful channel for sustainable and inclusive economic development in the Caribbean. CBT enables greater market opportunities for a broad base of local entrepreneurs, which in turn creates employment opportunities. In our quest to support innovation and productivity in the Caribbean, we welcome the many sustainable, gender balanced, and environmentally friendly value addition propositions that existing and new CBT endeavors can bring. Our presence here showcases our commitment to assist the region as we chart a CBT future together. Compete Caribbean has undertaken quite a bit of work to provide some of the necessary insights and advice to policymakers, business persons, and many other practitioners who seek to diversify their tourism offerings. We're also currently making investments valued at just about $1 million to pilot 3 CBT cluster initiatives as we continue to demonstrate the power of collective action. We have partnered with many practitioners, stakeholders within and outside the region to develop research, to develop a toolkit, and to begin the discussion and chart the future for CBT initiatives. How can we enlarge our pie? At this time, we wish to acknowledge the Caribbean Tourism Organization for their steadfast commitment to supporting CBT in the Caribbean. The CTO continues to be a resolute partner as we seek to contribute to the development of this niche area. Another output that this partnership has yielded is the Cbt Toolkit. The toolkit seeks to present tools that CBT operators and business support organizations can use as they seek to develop, promote, and improve their CBT businesses. Essentially, it aims to share and guide practitioners through how to start, operate, and promote a CBT business in the Caribbean, with a focus on how to enhance and develop experiences and products. However, it must be understood that the toolkit is not a be-all and end-all for successful entry and operation within the CBT space. The toolkit does not provide solutions specific to all use cases, but it offers the necessary guidance to optimize your chances of success by way of making informed decisions up front. We urge you to utilize the toolkit as you either chart a new path or enhance your CBT business in response to this call. The toolkit is your friend. We've used so many practitioners, so many successful cases. We've learned of many of the challenges within the region, many of the mistakes that were made, and we've highlighted them in the toolkit to help you to avoid them. For CBT operators and entrepreneurs eager to enter the CBT space, this business pitch competition seeks to incentivize the diversification within and the new entry or formalization of CBT enterprises within the Caribbean. For all of you looking for your next opportunity, I encourage you to try community-based tourism. We now declare the community-based tourism business pitch competition open. We invite you to participate in the call as well as to attend the support webinars that are planned. For those of you who support the development of CBT, but aren't quite sure you're gonna enter, or maybe you're unlikely to enter, please tell a friend, like and share our posts on social media. Do not be the reason why a deserving entrepreneur is unaware of this opportunity. We've decided to provide technical assistance. In many instances, the decision on where to go and who to turn to is one of the hardest questions or answers to find in this part of the world, and we're here to help. Finally, I offer my gratitude to the UE Open Campus for partnering with us to deliver on our mandate in support of CBT in the Caribbean. Thank you for your time and your patience. We wish you the greatest success in your CBT endeavors. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Mr. Wayne Elliott from Cbt Caribbean. Just to remind our folks that you can find all the information you need about the competition and the details by visiting the website www.open.uwi.edu/compete-caribbean. And of course, my colleagues, for those of you on the Zoom call, have put that address in the chat. At this point, I'm just going to ask my colleague, Jody Grizzle, to come back and to just give you some information on the webinar that is scheduled for early February. Jody?
Hey, thank you, Cleveland. So our first webinar will be held on Tuesday, the 8th of February, and we will begin this at will come 2 weeks after on the 22nd of February. And for that one, it's going to be a business up. Don't forget to have some Amazon gift cards as prizes for your participation. So
okay, so we seem to have lost our colleague Jody there through the internet technology. So on behalf of everyone who has been involved in this project and the launch and the ongoing project, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning. I say special thank you to Siobhan from Cbt, Siobhan Joseph, who assisted with all of the graphic work, to Patrick Johnson and Louis Boxell and Richard Bath, who are managing the stream on Facebook and YouTube, and to my colleagues from the Business Development Unit, Riaz Baldio and Jody Grizzle and their team from the BDU, to Cheryl Slowly, who fill in for the principal this morning with remarks, to Elliott and his team from Compete Caribbean, and for all others who have contributed to this morning's launch. I want to say thank you so much, and we look forward to your applications being submitted for this competition. Remember, you can register for the competition and it runs up until March. And then, as Jody said, there's a 5-minute pitch, but do not be dissuaded by that. We are not judging you on your communication skills. We are judging you on the content of your proposal. So best wishes to you, and thank you very much for joining us this morning, and we look forward to receiving your submission to the competition. Until next time, goodbye everyone.